Okay, I'm going to tell you all what happened this morning. My wife was attacked, um, and after she woke up, she went out of town and didn't talk to me for a while. So I didn't talk to her until earlier this evening, and then she told me what happened to her. It's not the first attack on her, but she woke up and felt like she had hands around her throat and she couldn't breathe. She was gasping for air. Um, she was able to finally, breathe normally. And I was asleep in the bedroom. She was asleep on the couch. She'd fallen asleep watching TV, and um, she knew what it was, but she didn't come in and wake me up. I mean, at that point, it was over. So she got herself ready. She had to go out of town. And then when I talked to her earlier this evening, she told me what happened. Well, I immediately let Kristen James know, the medium who came and cleansed my house before, and she's going to come back out and do another cleansing. So um, this is not the first attack on my wife. I've been attacked 9 times, 10 times. I've been scratched, choked, and bitten, and this is the probably the third or fourth attack on my wife. It was happening um, when we moved in here and before we moved in here, because what's going on in here is not only are there portals open on this land, but there is a Hatman demonic entity that's been following us for quite a while, and he was attached to my wife. There's been several times in the past years, even as far back as 10 years ago, that my wife woke up and was and couldn't breathe. And I jumped up and grabbed a hold of her, and I didn't know what to do. I was panicked. And after, about 10 or 15 seconds, she was okay. But we didn't know what was going on. She was fine medically. There wasn't anything medically wrong with her. There was no reason for that to happen. Um, so that's what happened this morning. Absolutely terrifying. And I mean, when I've witnessed it, it was terrifying. It had to be terrifying for her. Um, so we're going to have the medium, Kristen James, come back out and cleanse the property again. She's coming out. I'm paying her gas because I know what gas is like today. She's not asking for any money. She's doing this at her own expense. She's getting a hotel room on her own. Um, she didn't ask me to pay her gas. I offered because that's what you do when these people come out at their own expense and they're reputable, qualified, responsible, intelligent people. Then tell them, hey, I mean, if you can't, you can't. That's understandable. I mean, we're in a recession right now. People's money is tight. I understand that. But I can offer her gas, and that's what we're doing. And she's a completely lovely person, and was acceptable to that. And if I could pay her all the way out here, I would because she did a great job the first time she came out, and we were clear of activity for a while. And even now, it's really low. But this jackass is still here, and he's going to stay with us. He's going to keep trying to attach either me or my wife. So we're going to have to be diligent in cleansing our house ourselves. I'm going to have to learn how to do it. My wife is going to have to learn how to do it, and we're going to have to do it, probably for the rest of our lives, because for whatever reason, it doesn't want to let us go. It's not a haunting; it's an attachment. It's a demonic attachment, and there's a difference. Hauntings you can control. You can end them when you want to end them. You can modify the activity, um, to an acceptable level for you, but with a demonic attachment, you can't do that. He's going to be on you like a bully on a geek. I mean, he's just going to beat you up every chance he gets. And so you need to be diligent about keeping your house cleansed and keeping yourself protected. And that's something I don't know anything about. Never had to do that before. But I am married to an ordained minister, and she's learning that, you can't just pray it away. Not all the time. You have to take a proactive stance in getting rid of it and protecting yourself and your loved ones from it, and your loved ones have to take an active part also in keeping themselves safe and protected. It's just one of those bad things. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, there's something you can do about it, but I mean, there's nothing you can do that's going to just make it go away. It's not going to go away. So that's what we're doing now. Who knows why they attach to us? Who knows? Could be anything. Could be any reason. I'm an atheist. My wife is an ordained minister, and we're together. We've been married almost 30 years. So maybe he's trying to destabilize her faith. Maybe he's trying to make me believe. Who knows? I mean, it could be anything. But the only thing that we can do is recognize the issue and take the steps that we can take to protect ourselves and to lessen the activity, and that's all we can do. If it escalates anymore, or if there's any changes in the situation, I'll be sure and keep you updated. I'll talk to you later.